Hello, this is Compound Interest Stock Guy, and today I'm just going to be discussing the Zenabis operational update to the best of my ability with the mind I got in here. I read it, so stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell down below, give me thumbs up. I do appreciate it. I want to disclose not financial advisor. This is just for entertainment information purposes. Do not buy or sell based on anything I talk about in this video. Buy or sell after you did your research, due diligence, and you like the investments you're pursuing. Or speak to a financial advisor. Oh yeah, so it's snowing out, right? I got a Subaru all-wheel drive vehicle, and I'm just in this parking lot, right? And I was just doing a little like donuts, right? Mad Max style. Anyways, what's up? So with the Zenabis update is they didn't do as many kilograms as they said they were gonna do. So that's not really that positive, but I did the math, and based on, if you look at the September and October, those kilograms all bundled together, they did more than they expected on September and October. So I mean, it's a harvest, and you know, they have things that can kind of like slightly alter the whole setup, like maybe one couple weeks are better than another, you know, all that stuff. So I'm not really too concerned about that they didn't grow that much. I mean, so let's compare this with fire. So I don't have the term sheet. Like there's a discussion thingy piece from 8 Capital. I have it on my Twitter if you go through. But anyways, if people want to see that link, I can link it in the comments section. But anyways, that has to do with, in 2021, fire is supposed to do about 40 million in EBITDA, and well, Zenabis is supposed to do 68 million in EBITDA, so that's way better. So the only companies that are supposed to do more EBITDA is Afria, OGI, Tilray, and Aurora. Those are the only companies in 2021 that are supposed to do more EBITDA for Canadian LPs. So yeah, that's kind of bullish. 68 million EBITDA, and it's trading at about like 18.5 cents or something. I think it closed at. In Canadian funds, probably like 13 cents. In US, not much traded. I checked the US exchange just for a brief second today. Not much traded on there, but a lot of shares traded in Canada. And well, basically it's just churning through all those shares. You got all these people, they want to buy Christmas presents and all that stuff like that, and they got the 15-cent shares, and now they're just like, oh, I don't care about 2 cents. I'll just get my 2 cents. So they get their shares for 15 cents, and then they sell it for like 20 cents or 17 cents or 18 cents or 19 cents because they're afraid, because they're like panicking. That's my take, at least. I'm a bull right now. I'm just being a shark. I'm accumulating all this feed. I'm just gobbling. I sold my Zenabis shares. Zenabis being a dirtbag. I don't trust the management. I don't know if they're gonna be doing things correctly in the near term. So I'm just I feel a lot more confident in Zenabis. Maybe it's blind trust, maybe, but it's not really blind trust. Like, I see the operational update, I see the cannabis in stores, I've tried the products. They just raised the cash at 15 cents for 21 million. They have that cash flow. They got deals in works. They're growing like, what is it, 3,500 kilograms, like a month. If you times that by 12, that's, I want to say 42,000 kilograms, I believe. a year. So, you know, based off like $4 or $5 a gram, that should be selling for about 200, 160 to 200. But they are going to have to give some cannabis to Starseed as well as Tilray. So that's why when they start growing 10,000 kilograms, it's going to be extremely bullish, because that's probably what they're like ramping up to do in the next 2 to 3 months, right? Because come like December and like January or February, I think they're probably going to ramp up to like 6 or 7,000. It's all dependent on Langley getting licensed, I think. And just, I don't know, maybe it's going to be a little bit longer. Maybe they'll only be doing about 5,000. Maybe it won't be till like April or May where they start doing like 8,000 kilograms or something like that a month. But if they're able to, you know, do 6 or 7,000 kilograms, then they can offload the cannabis to Tilray and Starseed, and then sell their own product, like sell like 2,500 to 3,000 kilograms a month. So based off to the recreational, based on like $4 or $5 a gram, so 2,600. Like if they do that a month, like that's like 8,000 kilograms a quarter on like $4, like that's close to 30 million. So they would absolutely crush it as far as a adjusted EBITDA. They would absolutely be positive EBITDA if they were able to sell 3,000 like 8,000 kilograms a quarter. So that's where I am bullish. And I did my research on the whole Leo Benny. I think that these propagators, like I've listened to the stuff on online, like the family behind this Benny, like the propagation's like the hardest thing to do, so they're able to really like ramp up these facilities. And I mean, they're not going to have like the best cannabis in all the industry, but they're working with Tantalus Labs that's going to give them genetics. So I mean, maybe in the future they would like have some deal where they grow the flower and they have so much cash, they're like, well, we'll have like a specialty brand for us, where Tantalus does their like their cannabis or something, right? The trimming and the like the curing and stuff, so they do some special curing, so then they would have like some special, and then Zenabis would have like a way more premium brand. I think they are absolutely heading in the right direction. There is obviously operational risks as well as the debt overlooms, but at the same time, when I look at the thing is that with Fire Supreme Cannabis, they A Capital gives them a $1.25 price target, and they have a similar market shares fully diluted than Zenabis. I mean, Zenabis is like 370, I think, fully diluted, and then Fire is like 355. So very comparable. Fire did get $90 million in cash, but besides that, they have like the same amount of debt, and they're not supposed to be positive EBITDA for 2020, only in 2021, and they won't be nearly as EBITDA positive. There's a lot of upside on Zenabis at around like 15 to 18 cents, in my opinion. I mean, absolutely, there could be a lot of like the market could just get killed, and it could go down to like 10 cents. So I am watching it. I got a 30,000 stink bid at 16 cents. So if they want to film me, they can film me. I'm ramping up to about 100,000 shares. That's my goal. I just look at it. Maybe it's ballsy as fuck. Maybe I'm gonna just get crushed. But I look at it as that these guys can do it in the propagation industry and be EBITDA positive. So that's a much tighter margins. So this company, you know, when they start doing like 315 million in 2021 and $68 million in EBITDA, I mean, that's fucking pretty deadly. So anyways, that's my feelings on Zenabis. You know, I'm just gonna be honest. You know, I'm not telling you to buy or sell based on this I'm just telling you my opinion. I I don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple of weeks. You know, it may start going down a bit. There's start to be a trend as far as the cannabis sector. Some of the companies are starting to want to pull up, but I'm also very serious about the technical analysis. Look, we're not even doing technical analysis because I don't got my computer, but I fucking look at that shit, and basically, like, it's so tight. Like, the Bollinger Bands are so tight. They're getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So it's gonna, what I think is gonna happen, because what happens is then it goes tight and then it starts to expand. So it may start going down to, like, I don't know, 14 or 15 cents from some weak hands, and then all of a sudden it's gonna shoot up, because then the bands start to expand a lot more, so then the price can really appreciate. So yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, I am watching that shit, like, very seriously, because it's my hard-earned money. But at the same time, I know that I know the risk behind this isn't, like, the safest investment. I should be following my Berkshire Hathaway portfolio and just buying VGW and labs. I have accumulated some labs calls this week, so I have about 6 calls. Yeah, I do have 6 calls till April 20th for $4 Canadian. So fuck yeah, go to 10, go to 15 labs. You hear me? Shaka. Anyways, capiche. I am out.